Hey y'all, I have some news, and I got a report on. Let me see if this. Okay, so a DC detective was killed by a guy. Is fatally shot by his wife before she turns gun on herself. The couple's bodies were found more than 12 hours. Ew. More than 12 hours after Christina Francis shared troubling posts on Facebook. Okay, this is them. It says a Washington, D.C. police detective was fatally shot by his wife, who then turned the gun on herself in an apparent murder suicide. I'm laughing, but y'all know I laugh at uncomfortable times, okay? Because I don't know how to feel. I just laugh. It's just a nervous type of thing anyway. On Friday, Charles County, Maryland deputies responded to a 911 call about two people dead in their Waldorf home. Upon arrival, officers confirmed the bodies belonged to Christina Lynn Francis, 41, and 50-year-old Timothy Eugene Francis, according to a sheriff's office news release. The couple were found by Christina's father, who became worried for his daughter after being unable to reach her all day. Funny how she didn't call daddy. She did not call daddy before she decided to kill her husband and herself. So there's more to this story, honey. Evidence recovered from the scene indicated Christina had fatally shot her husband before killing herself. So how is it that this dad is so concerned about his daughter that she does not contact him about what's going on in her mind? She's about to kill herself and she didn't call her dad. Hours earlier, Christina Francis had updated her Facebook page with a series of concerning posts about her family that had numerous typos. I don't know what that means. Anyway, one post, which was shared at 3:19 a.m., included a video from the couple's wedding day. Along with the video, Christina wrote, "This day meant everything to me. This marriage wasn't put together for a great reason, or was put together for a great reason. Couldn't more confident and stayed forever not giving up. I love you and what we had together. You, 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 all I even want needed. You and I belong together and always." I'm laughing. Y'all know I only do this because I don't know what to say. Um, there was a problem here before. We had 6 years of experience and memories that should have taken precedence over everything we did, but we got lost in petties, SHIT, you believed was a mistake. AMD test immature. She may have a drug problem on top of it, or a mental problem. She says 6 years. So that means even though he was 50, he got with this woman in his late 40s. So what was he doing before? He had 20 something years that he could have been with somebody else. But he got with this woman in his late 40s. The 41-year-old also updated her cover photo and profile picture to photos of the couple together. In her final post at 3:27 a.m., Christina Francis called the couple's two teenage children my pride and joy. So they have been together for a long time. They've got teenage kids, but she's saying for 6 years, something or another, something's been going on. My children are my pride and joy. I pray they follow. Never dream. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. You know what they say about suicide, though? They said it does demonic. The demons cause people to commit suicide, putting that negativity in their head, you know. The couple's bodies wouldn't be discovered until 6 p.m. that night, more than 12 hours later. So she was making these points, these texts at 3:27 a.m. And you know what they say? But that's the devil's hour, 3 a.m., baby. And the bodies weren't found until 6 p.m. that night. DC Police Union. Tim was one of the best detectives in CID. His son was also a detective that worked nearly 45 years for MPD. Tim was a stand-up guy that always held his ground. We are all still reeling from this news. The MPD has lost a true detective today. Excuse me. And he will not soon be replaced. Timothy Francis was tragically shot and killed in a domestic-related homicide yesterday. This detective service and prayers go out to his family and loved ones. Be careful what you wish for, honey. You just might get it. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. How he didn't know that this was going to happen. Look at that. He looked like he in his right mind, don't he? How did he not know that this woman would kill him? He really believed. Timothy Francis was with the Washington, D.C. Metro Police Department for more than 20 years, according to the department. Tim was one of the best detectives in CID. The police union tweeted on Saturday his father was also a detective that worked nearly 45 years for MPD. Tim was a stand-up guy that always held his ground. We're still reeling from the news. Okay, the investigation remains ongoing. What investigation? She killed him, and then she killed herself. Unless they think that this was staged, that someone else, because he was a detective. So what if someone killed him? Well, and maybe that's why her Facebook had all of those typos. We live in a crazy world. We live in a crazy world. The investigation remains ongoing. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Charles County Sheriff's Office at 301-609-6571. They're thinking that maybe this was made. Maybe she was at 3 o'clock in the morning. She was on her Facebook. So do they think that someone that maybe he was investigating killed him and then killed her, but made it look like a suicide? Maybe they forced her to write this Facebook that was filled with all of these typos before they killed her. And he was so asleep. Also, him being a detective, he didn't have any inclination that his wife would shoot him and then kill her. The kids are teenagers. Ugh. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right about this story. At first I thought maybe it was that. But it looks like even the DC police don't believe. Uh-oh. Spidey sense should have been kicking up. You know, let's see what else they have to say. And they say that DC, and that I only know this by listening to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle said DC is horrible. Yeah. Waldorf, Maryland. Okay. That's what they are reporting. Okay, here's something that's a little bit different. And they said the neighbors are shocked, just shocked, completely. The officer killed in apparent murder suit. They are being very tricky about this wording. Oh, yeah, they're saying allegedly shot and killed by his wife. Hey, when they use these kind of words, preliminary information suggests that 41-year-old Christina Francis shot and killed her husband, 50-year-old Timothy Francis, and then shot herself, according to the Charles County Sheriff's Office in a statement to WUSA 9. DC officials confirmed that Francis served with the Metropolitan Police Department for 20 years, most recently as a detective on the Homicide Unit's Natural Squad. Delaney Prelo III, who lives a few houses down, said he had just seen Christina that afternoon as he was working on his car brakes in the driveway. She had just walked past me walking her dog, and an hour and a half later, we heard the police sirens. Uh-oh. An hour and a half later. Uh-oh. What time did he say? Okay, this gives us a shorter window. So in the first article, it said she did the post at 3 o'clock in the morning. They didn't find the bodies until 6 p.m. But this man is saying, okay, we need more information. But it was obviously in the daytime, in the afternoon. He said he had just seen Christina that afternoon as he was working on his car brakes in the driveway. She had just walked past me walking her dog, and an hour and a half later. So that means hour 4:30. So at 4:30, he had saw her walking her dog. Did he hear a gunshot? Charles County officials said they responded to a call around 6 p.m. on the 3300 block after Christina's father tried to contact her and Timothy to no avail. Detectives said he then went to the house to check on them and found their bodies. What if her dad did this? What if her father is the one who killed Christina and her husband? Maybe that's why they're using the terminology that they're using. Honey, in these days, I wouldn't put it past it. What if the daddy did it? Because it's funny to me. I mean, yeah. It's sad because it feels like one of your own family members because we were all tight like that. In fact, both Prelo and his neighbor Demetrius Wilson said they had all hung out with the Francis family on a neighbor's lawn a few weeks ago. Good folks. She just shared a piece of cake with me at the gathering, and she was real nice. They said the couple seemed happy. You never know what people go through, Wilson said. Wilson, who lives 2 houses down from the Francis family, said he first met Detective Francis when he moved to the neighborhood about 2 years ago. He said he saw him sitting on his lawn playing go-go music and went over to introduce himself. I've known him just 2 years and I miss him, Wilson said. Every time I turn that corner on Friday, I'll look over and just imagine him playing his music. Knew he was a family man, he said. He loved his kids and he loved life. He didn't say he loved his wife. DC Police Chief Peter Newsham released a statement Saturday saying, mourning the loss of our colleague and friend is extremely difficult. Detective Francis spent 2 decades protecting the community from violence, and to learn that he was the victim of a homicide is heartbreaking. It's also poetic and ironic. More to the story. As they deal with the loss, Wilson said he hopes the community can continue to come together to comfort and support each other and the family. They ain't saying nothing about them kids, and they ain't saying nothing about that wife. We will see what will happen. Nobody heard no gunshots. That says silence to me. And the dad is the one. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are the detectives saying? They are reviewing this information. What are they saying? Oh. 6 p.m., 6 p.m. Yeah, it's almost pretty much the same information. Oh boy. Well, may he rest in peace. We just say a prayer for the deceased, and God bless their soul. We don't know what what all was going on. It just seems very weird to me. It seems very weird to me. But maybe more information will come out because he was a DC officer. They may not repeat anything else, but it sounds suspect, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I gotta go get these fingerprints done. Let me find something. Let me find something right quick. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Let's do what we can do, right? Let us do what we can do. Okay? They are now in the realm of the dead. So for their kids and those of us who are left. All right, amen. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Surely He will save me from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover me with His feathers, and under His wings I will find refuge. His faithfulness will be my shield and rampart. I will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 will fall at my side, 10,000 at my right hand, but it will not come near me. I will only observe with my eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. The Lord is my refuge, I say, and I make the Most High my dwelling. No harm will overtake me. No disaster will come near my house. For He will command His angels concerning me to guard me in all my ways. They will lift me up in their hands so that I will not strike my foot against a stone. I will tread on the lion and the cobra. I will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because I love Him, the Lord will rescue me. The Lord will protect me because I acknowledge His name. I will call upon the Lord, and the Lord will answer me. The Lord will be with me in trouble. The Lord will deliver me and honor me. With long life will the Lord satisfy me and show me His salvation. Amen. Let the hearer and the reader of these words be blessed. May the Christine and Tim Francis rest in peace, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. May they be received in the realm of the dead in peace.